Good, happy Saturday morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Masked man arrested, accused of peeping into windows near UNH. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
Well, tonight there is a lot of relief here on Code Drive. Many of the people who live in these homes are young students, and they say they've been living in fear before the suspect was caught.
I would get so creeped out, just go to bed, I would change in the bathroom, it was horrible.
I think that we are just always on edge. We'd be afraid to stay out to study because we wouldn't want to be walking home by ourselves. So it'd be it's just sad.
They had dubbed him the co-creeper, the suspect spotted on surveillance multiple times since November 12th, when a person on Code Drive told police a man had been lurking in the backyard. But authorities now say that man is 44-year-old Joshua Daigle of Haverhill, Massachusetts. Before news of the arrest, this community of mostly young female UNH students has been on edge.
We usually would put it on alert.
Security precautions like this door alarm, barriers against the doors, motion lights, giving the young women living here slight peace of mind.
Anything you could possibly do to keep whoever was out there outside.
The case bothering police, too, who pledged to find the man last month after spreading these photos far and wide on social media.
You should be able to go home at the end of your day and be able to sit down on your couch with your family, relax, watch TV, and not worry about someone looking in your window. So for this, it was kind of personal. It was well, what's going on here?
But Friday night, this apartment full of young women resting easier.
I'm so relieved.
Daigle is currently out on bail, but he's been ordered to stay away from Durham. He's due back in court next month. In Durham tonight, I'm Charisse LeClaire, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. GOP unveils sweeping tax plan. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
Hey Ross, what are you doing? I thought you had a cold.
I don't need all this. Mucinex Fast Max is powerful enough to handle pretty much every symptom.
Name one.
How about 9? Sore throat, cough, even...
Yeah, I can read, you know.
We're done here.
Ah, boogers to Betsy!
Mucinex Fast Max. 9 symptoms, 1 dose, max strength. Start the relief, ditch the misery. Let's end this. And for kids' multi-symptom relief, try #1 recommended children's Mucinex.
Tonight, President Trump is on the verge of his first major legislative victory. The tax cuts that he promises will be, quote, rocket fuel for the economy, clearing major last-minute hurdles. 2 holdout senators say they are now on board. A big smile from Texas Congressman Kevin Brady, the man driving that plan through Capitol Hill. But the ink isn't even dry. The plan only published just a short time ago. So what does it mean for all those deductions so many families claim? ABC's senior congressional correspondent Mary Bruce starts us off with the details just coming in.
Behind this closed door today, Republicans sealed the biggest overhaul to the nation's tax code in a generation.
Mr. Chairman.
Now they have a final bill, and they say they have the votes.
I'm confident at the end of the day, the Senate will approve this.
And tonight, senators are falling in line. Just yesterday, Senator Marco Rubio said he was a no, that the child tax credit had to be more generous to get his vote.
I want to support tax reform. It's important for the country, but I think this needs to be part of it.
Today, Republicans gave him what he wanted, allowing low-income families to claim up to $1,400 per child. Rubio is now a yes. Senator Bob Corker is also now on board. In the past, he said he'd never support a bill that adds to the debt.
It's not going to happen, ever. Never going to happen. Never, ever, ever.
This plan is predicted to add $1.5 trillion to the debt. But today, Corker announced he's voting for it anyway, saying the question becomes, is our country better off with or without this piece of legislation? I think we are better off with it. The final bill slashes the corporate tax rate from 35% to 21%, a big win for big business. For individuals, it lowers the top tax rate from 39% to 37%, a big win for the wealthy. But it limits the new mortgage interest deduction to $750,000. Republican senators say their priority is tax relief for the middle class.
Overall, the benefits will go primarily to people in the middle class.
What does the middle class get from the bill? It doubles the standard deduction, and you can still deduct interest on your current mortgage. But people will only be able to deduct $10,000 combined from their state and local income and property taxes. And it eliminates the Obamacare individual mandate, which could leave 13 million more Americans uninsured in the next decade. Analysts say the middle class could end up paying more.
You've seen the criticism of this bill. Why do you think the wealthiest need another tax cut?
Well, that's exactly wrong. This delivers and prioritizes middle-class tax relief.
Middle-class Americans who may be afraid they will see their taxes go up?
Well, they won't. They're going to see their taxes cut.
And Mary joins us live from Capitol Hill. Mary, this tax bill was just released, but Congress still thinks they can vote on this by early next week?
Cecilia, this bill is over 1,000 pages. Lawmakers will now spend the weekend poring over it, but they won't have a lot of time. The House plans to vote on Tuesday, followed shortly after by the Senate. Republicans are hoping to have a bill on the president's desk next week.
And we will all be following that one next week.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday and see you back here later on today. Goodbye, everyone.